So last night, as I always am after my weekend marathon here at Kdka, went home, did some social media stuff, took care of some business, and then it's basically exhaustion. So I'm sitting in my chair last night thinking, I don't want to do any more writing. I don't want to do any more videos. I don't want to scroll any more anything. This is about how I am every Sunday night around 10 o'clock. So I said, let me just try to watch something to take my mind off of everything that's happening in the world. And we discussed so much over the weekend, and it wasn't all good. But we have to talk about it because it's the way of the world. But every once in a while, you need a feel-good story, something to make you rise above it, to understand that there is hope and people are making a difference. Look, I'm a product of the 70s and 80s, and even the 90s somewhat. And there were certain people that I really kind of took a liking to because they were kind of cool. And being that I got a little bit of that French blood flowing through my brains, if there's anybody connected to Canada, I'm all in because the brain cells, a little bit of that Canada in me because of my father, a little bit of that Canadian blood running through my veins. Michael J. Fox has always been a hero to me. Michael J. Fox was hotter than anything could ever be in the world of entertainment. Obviously, Alex P. Keaton, Family Ties, did great, but he had box office hit after box office hit. I Was a Teenage Werewolf, obviously the trilogy that is Back to the Future. But then in the early 90s, he found out that he had Parkinson's disease. He married the love of his life, still married today, wonderful children, and doing all sorts of incredible things for his foundation and Parkinson's disease. But if you get a chance and you have Apple TV, take a bite out of that apple, sit down, relax, and watch Still Michael Keaton from a couple of years ago. This was one of the best documentaries that I have ever seen. And look, I've been asked many times, if you weren't doing this mainstream entertainment, what would you have liked to have done? And I've dabbled a little bit with narration and visuals, but I love good documentaries. It's about the only thing that gives me laser focus to where my mind doesn't get distracted to do something else. So I sat there and watched this, and I watched what this man has overcome and gone through, and the beatdown, the physical beatdown, because of what this disease has done to him. Not to mention, it recently has taken the life of Ozzy Osbourne, and of course, my all-time hero, Muhammad Ali, died of it in 2016. Michael J. Fox, for not anything else, is one of the most unselfish humans I have ever seen in my life. When he could go kicking and screaming into the rest of his life, and he has even said he doesn't have much time left, he basically is taking a giant step, literally, even if it is a tough step to take, to try to make sense of what's going on with Parkinson's and helping people around the world who are dealing with this dreaded disease. So if you want to realize that your life's not that bad and you've got a pretty good thing going, as long as you've got your health and the loved ones that you care close by, and you really want to remember an all-time favorite and to see someone who really is the word courage, Still Michael J. Fox on Apple. Love you, brother. You are some kind of incredible individual.